Well, hello and welcome back. Hey, my name's cScot, and I've got all sorts of issues tonight, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to have a great time tonight getting this thing on. So, okay, Primal Skies. I don't know what to say about it other than I'm having an amazing time. I got a lot of crap going on the windows tonight, and let's pull kind of some of my volumes down. By the way, we're not going to have any sound on this stupid game tonight. When you throw up Streamlabs OBS, you got Pretzel Rocks, you got yada yada yada, all this crap all over the stinking place. Nothing wants to stupid work. You know, I don't know if you guys run into that problem, but I do consistently. And so, that is where we're at. We'll say hello to this cat here. Hello. Hello. Yeah, alright, here we go. Let me finalize that. So, eek. Alright, hey, just a second here. We're going to have to tighten this thing down, or we're going to have one of those things where you have an issue where your mic falls all on you all night, you know. I don't know if you guys run into that problem, but we're going to run into that tonight. So, yeah, we'll do some tightening here. Gosh, it's been one of those nights. But you know what? I don't got school tomorrow. I don't got anything tomorrow other than hanging out and chilling out. Uh-oh. This probably sounds horrible, by the way. I can only imagine how bad this sounds. It's probably easier to remove the whole stupid thing. I'm loving life, by the way. I really are. There we go. So, yeah, no school, but I got 2 papers to write tomorrow. We got to do those, so we're going to do those tomorrow. But I figure, why not jump on, play a little Primal Skies? Because you know what we've done today? Well, minus going to school, doing some school work. There we go. There's that beautiful thing. Oh, it works perfectly now. Okay, great. Now it's not going to fall on us. Okay. Oh. Beer in hand, water in hand. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah. So, where were we at? I think we were discussing school. Yeah, I got that. None of that tomorrow. That's about it. I wish I had more. Oh, I'm just trying to finalize the last couple things here. We got a little work tonight to do here. I don't know what's going to be yet. We're going to get something going. Bueller. There we go. All right. Let's see here. We're going to ride the elevator up. Wow. So my mind is shot, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I've spent the last 2 hours here jacking around on whatchamacallit, on some IntelliJ here. I've been trying to do some programming, mod development actually. My mind is shot, straight shot. Between that and a full 8 hours of studying, life, school, everything else, my brain is stinking shot, straight up shot for the night. So, but that should not keep us from having a good time. So, let's see here. In the nether, I have no stupid sound. You know what? We're going to get beat up in the nether. You know why? Because we don't have sound. But we got to keep a vigilant lookout here for the ghast. And I don't know if we're going to stay here long. We're probably not. Well, let's go back in here. So I think what we really need to do is I think we need to take this next level that we got, this second layer. It's really our 3rd floor, right? I'm going to go to the 3rd floor. And we need to be able to, we need to start building up. Things got to go up. And I think we're probably going to use common stone. Because we got a lot of it here, right? So, we'll kind of, we're going to kind of clear a bit of the inventory here, and then we're going to get moving on that. We just build this guy up for a bit tonight. I think that'd be cool, you know? We get it moving up, up, and up. I think so. Because this was fun. If you were not here for this last thing, These are all chiseled and bits blocks. Look at it from the bottom. It's a different color. And then you go to the top. It's so cool. And I'll place one down. Is this what it looks like? Yes, it looks like there. But it looks like that. Isn't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. I mean, we're pretty happy with the way that turned out. So, oh, you stupid piece of crap. I hate these chisels and bit blocks. Let's see if I can set that sucker there. There we go. That makes more sense. I don't know what he's talking about. Huh? Oh, shoot. I just broke everything. Here we go. All right. So, what we really want to get done tonight here is let's just build this stupid thing up. I think that's would be a good start. Better with mods than the PrimalCore one. Yes. But both have different functions. You got to remember that. Yeah. So you really got to remember that these guys have two completely different functions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I screwed this thing up, I think. Let's see if we can find it. Where do we break these out at? Was these it? Nope, it was that one and that one. Okay. I'll show you guys what we did wrong here. Okay, F7. And there was two of them that were the chisel laboratory blocks that had the glowstone in it, right? And then we want to place these guys down. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, I knew we'd screwed it up. I just wanted to double check. So, what was he asking about? It doesn't seem. Skeletons, I think. I think so. Don't ask me. I don't know anything about this stupid pack. We just play the dang thing. You know, we don't know anything about this stupid thing. All right, let's turn these all back in. Chisel all. Come on, chisel all. There, and chisel all. Is this really? Really? What are you trying? I don't get it. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Is to make some bronze. Sure. Yeah. I don't know, man. Guys, I don't know what he's trying to get at. Let's go here. Here. There we go. Ah, I see what we did. All right. We had that thing as it was a full best. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, good. There's that. Okay. And we can break this block now. Sweet. Okay. And then the rest of these guys can go into here. Chisels and bits, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys get in chisels and bits, you're going to be in for a world of... I can't say a world of pain, but man, it just a time sucker, you know? It just takes it and you just become so immersed in it that you're just like, holy smokes. So, all right, we're going to drop all this junk off here because I'm not, well, we keep, no, we're not going to keep the chisel, we're not going to need the bits, we're not going to need the bit bag, we're not going to need a whole bunch of stuff because everything we're going to do now is straight PrimalCore blocks, right? And so it's not, we're not going to need them. It's not going to be needed here. So, so with that, recharge. Yeah, I don't need that one. Okay. And really? I wonder if he needs the rain. We'll ask that. That'd be a nice question. At least Okay, good. You know, you got to ask those questions because, I mean, you know, Stud Kid has been on here for a while, right? But early game, it's tough to get water. And so if you don't ask somebody, I believe it's not being the right, you know, you're not. Oh. Because I think that's being a poor server, you know, player. Or how do you say it? You're not being the best friends on a server, you know? And I think you need to do that. Okay, so we're moving up in life here. And we're going to come up. Let's just start building this. Oh, that's great. You know, by the way, I mean, if you're joining us here tonight, the server's open to anybody. We don't have any, there's nothing. Just come join and download the pack. Have a good time with us. And then you'll find some people that'll help out and everything else. So, yeah, we probably should tell them about the creepers. Look like netherrack. Yeah, you gotta tell them that, dude, because that'll be bad. I mean, you know, you don't want a dude that's gonna run out there and do that. So let's what else do we got? All right, I'm telling y'all, my brain is stinking shot. Another? Yeah, Nether's gonna be your friend. Straight up, if you're playing Primal Skies here, the Nether is your friend. You want to be in the Nether. Oh. You can thank Mr. Ansar for that. Yep. We're in another great PrimalCore edition. So it's okay. That can go in there. That can go in there. We're not gonna need. That can go. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this stinking thing here. So let's see. That'll go in there for now. A book, because we're not gonna do any rock hunting for a bit here. We'll place that there. Okay, let's grab us some stone. There we go. And we'll get more of that coming through here soon. So it'll be good here in a bit. I'm not too real worried about it. So there we go. All right. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure everything was working and I flew right past it. I'm telling y'all, it's been a beautiful night. We just start doing that here. What is going on here? Really? I call some BS on that. That's crazy. One? You know, no way. It's all good here. It'll catch up here. I'm okay with it because, you know, it's moving at the speed of us tonight. And I think that's where it's at. I'm just not, we are not in the super fast, super mode of anything getting done in a super hurry. You know? Now what am I going to do for black? Dye here. So we've had these black stained glasses. We're going to have to think about this too. So, because we're going to go with the dark stained glass here. And black pigment, black floral. Okay. Do I got any of that? I'm sure we do somewhere. Yeah, we do. Okay, great. I was starting to think we didn't have any, but we built all this stuff. I know we got it. All right, let's. What we haven't done yet, we haven't turned the systems on. Let's make sure we get the system on. Holy smokes, we got a lot of that. Nah. Really not, honestly. So let's grab some sand. We're gonna need sand. Goodbye, egg. These stupid eggs. There's stinking eggs everywhere. And if you guys were around when we first started with this, we just got spammed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We just need 10 here. Okay, there's 10. Let's. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna turn on this. Okay, that's coming down. This should be coming up. That's beautiful. That's what we're looking for. Okay. What do we got here? Nothing's in there. So we're going to get a little bit of, we're going to get our systems going up again here. Because again, we're not, nope, turn off that. We're not, I'm not running them while we're not on. Because we found that it just kills our system, it kills our power. Because we're not here and everything else. So let's get, we'll grab about 8. Where are we at for coal? Oh, look at that. We got a lot of coal here. Not a lot, but enough that we can at least do about, let's do 16 here. We know 16 is always a good number to get in there. 16 will keep these guys crushing, and yeah, there we go. So those will go in there. And if you're just new joining us here, we got some rock hounding mod chemistry set up here, which is what we're going to kind of finish up in the upper levels. But we got to figure out how we're going to do this. I want to keep going up with it, right? And I think it's time that we go with this color here, this common stone, just because I really want to do this. So that should give us this next color here. Bueller. It's all good. Something's going on. Something big time's going on. Yeah, no, it's not that. What can I use that for? Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that right there. There we go. Thank you. That's what we're looking for. You're the best. Thank you. No. We don't need the knife thing. We don't need those. We want these straight here like this. Thank you. And server may lag for a bit. No joke. Okay. And yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's not liking us tonight. That is for sure. Let's look and see what we have for common stone here. We have a lot in here too. So we want these common bricks. We want the smooth stone. These are what we're going to need and use. So which ones do I got? You know, I think I'd like to keep it really smooth. I'm loving the actual straight smooth look of it, right? Because we've got these kind of, see, I think it's, I wish you had connective textures and they connect and they were straight smooth. I think that'd look real sweet. But I don't want to go ahead and go on up with any more columns. Columns are out. We're just going to start building up. So we only need that. We're going to have one looking like that. Okay. And then 2, 3, 4. What do we sit here? I think we were at 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So we needed one more and then up and over. It's just going to be pretty dang simple. And think maybe what we do is we go ahead and drop it back in. This whole upper deck starts to become smaller because you just go ahead and keep a ledge here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Because when you need we need something, okay? And the something we need is the delineation, because this is all coming up in the same level, right? You see, And so if we bring it back in, oh, not there. Well, probably would set something there, but we're going to want this thing to come around like this because it's going to set it off just enough. You see how that is? Yeah, I think that's what we're going to want to do. And then honestly, I said no columns, but we may go up with some columns right here in the corners. I think that may look really cool. Yeah, it just changes it up just enough, and it brings this building up. Now and then it'll kind of shoot up from there. Yeah, this is cool. We're gonna like this. We may not be able to do this in the back, but I'm okay with that. All right, so the back is going to be, yeah. All right, so currently in American residential architecture, they have like 2 facade or 3 facade or 1 facade like buildings, right? Meaning that one side of it's real pretty and the other side, like the sides in the back, are crap. And so take for instance, you got a brick building, a brick house, and we're talking houses now. And so in the brick houses, the front's all brick, right? And then you go to the side, and what is it? It's stinking it's like siding. And you're like, dude, what are you doing? You know? But that's what we'll do along the back, because we got to keep these areas open. This area, these 5 blocks are going to be our utilities coming up and down. And because this is, if we look here, you see we have this refined cable going up, and then you know we can run gas and water pipe up through there too. So that's going to be key that we do it that way. So all right, this will be good. Yeah, they do. Yeah. We'll give him a frowny face tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. So, see how that steps back just a bit? I think that's going to work for us. So, it will be a little odd because this last one will be a little bit off, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna set this. We're gonna make the. We're gonna give a little bit of difference here, and I want to go here. Yeah, it'll be all right. I think what he doesn't realize is there's a lot of good stuff still that he's got to. He has the ability to work on. You know. There we go. And see, what that'll do is that'll keep. I think we'll go here. Okay. Yeah. And then I think we can. I think the way we set this off in the back, in case we happen to be in the back, we. Why is that odd? I'm not worried about the inside. I'm more worried about the outside. At least at this portion of it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can still go up with those. All right. Welcome to Night of Building, huh? I wish we could say we're doing something fun. We are actually. This is nice and relaxing. But I'll tell y'all, after spending about 2 hours looking at that Java code, man, I'm so out of it. I just need a little bit of time here to relax. Common stone. Okay, good. Smooth. All right, everything's smooth. And with a Cinnamon carpet and pipe, you can automate the farm. Semi. Ore dust drops still require a player kill. Yeah, everybody's not real happy with that, but we specifically made that for a reason, because we didn't want you to be able to automate the living crap out of that. We really wanted it to be something where you you go to the nether, you continue to progress, and if you could just get everything through, you know, if you could do everything right just through the, oh no, Oh, hold up here. Yeah, let's do... We're going to do a single window here in the back. There we go. Yeah, it was a 100% thought that we will do that way, because we really wanted it so that you actually, you know, you went to the nether, you continued to find ways to get ores, and more efficient ways, I would say, because it had to be that way. So, oops. There we go. Look at this beautiful thing. This building's really gonna be nice. And by the way, we're gonna spend all this time on this guy, and I don't know what we're gonna do with the next piece. Oh, that dude, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Oh man, yeah, that's painful. See, you see that now? You see how that comes up? You see it just comes in just a bit. We run some columns up the side. Thing's gonna be beautiful. Absolutely stinking beautiful. I think that'll work, and it's gonna be real simple the further we go up. We're not gonna screw with it. We're just gonna make it nice looking. We're not gonna add a whole lot of extra detail into it, because the further we go up, I think it'll. And maybe once we get to the top, we'll set. Maybe we'll set something up real nice here. But all right, next, glass. Boom. All right, let's get some glass going. I don't know how much we're gonna need. Let's just do a stack. Start. Because we have all this automated, so we can do all this pretty easily. You see it's coming through there. It's crushing. Yeah, yep, we're good. Let's double check to make sure everything over here is working fine. Okay, those are processing. Okay, we'll double check this here. Should be coming in. You get about 5-10 seconds here and it'll pop. Just want to make sure. There we go. Yep, look at that. Just like it's supposed to. Yes, it is. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at these guys. So good. All right, but while we're doing this, we're gonna probably need to get the bone meal. Oh, we have a lot of that. Let's grab a stack of that. Let's grab out some black petals. Okay, cool. And we're gonna come down here and just plant a couple of these guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. And we got our shears. Boom. Oh. Wow. You can't tell me that that's so low. Oh my gosh. No, it shouldn't. No, it does not, actually. Because our mob farm is 100%. You can tell it doesn't. So. Wow. That is odd. That was odd. Oh, I about fell off there, by the way. Let's try here. I don't know why that's not doing that. Mystical black flower. Yeah, shouldn't those be growing? I know I've planted them here before. Wow. I'm just trying to think what I got going on is all jacked up. Wow. I don't know. I have no idea what's kind of going on with that. A forge craft. Recommendation. It's only a recommendation, but it's a pretty good one. I'm telling you, people are complaining about having had to go through Kitsu's Forgecraft, but I think, wow, I really have no idea what's going on here. Bone meal's not working on anything. Huh. That's really, really odd. Here we go. I just want to fill this guy up. Well, I think. Gosh darn it, I just don't know. He'll need that for lacquer sticks. I think I spelled it right. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we did. That is weird. I do not know why that does not want to work. You know? Huh. Let's grab a little bone meal. And black petals. Mystical black petals from Botania. Right? If this doesn't work, we're going to relog and see if this works. Because there's something not right here. Like, we plant them right here? There it is. What the heck is going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't. Oh my. Is there a magnet? No, we can put that on. Did we not? Wow. Wow. Does that seem odd? I think it does. I think it's really odd. I wish I knew what was going on with it. Because we kind of need it. Oops. I wonder if... I wonder if the red ones will grow. We didn't adjust anything. We should be able to go like right here. Shears, right? Shears should cut those down. Well, let's see if... Oh my gosh. Wow. This is about it's about unplayable. That's crazy. We got pretty good server ping tonight. It's not horrible. It's working. I don't know. We'll log in and see what we got. Should be a... Oh man. Okay, that's working. Man, I don't know what that was. Let's just try some of these. Let's try these now. Maybe these will work better. There we go. Well, that was stinking strange, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what that was. You know? You know what it is? It's one of those Minecraft bugs that just happens. It just stinking happens. You know? It happens. You're just like, well, I guess that's the way it's going to be for us tonight. I think that's kind of what it is. Nothing really wants to work really well. 32, baby. I love it. There we go. Alright. We'll do this one more time here. Okay, I got 4 in there. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we gotta be careful now because guess what we got? We got clear lag coming up in just a second. So, yeah. Alright, good. I think it's sleep time, and we gotta sleep. Let's grab the sleep. There we go. Gosh dang it. What an odd situation tonight. That was weird. Alright, we'll be able to fill out the rest of the glass now for this. And then we'll probably do the same thing here for we're gonna do the same thing, honestly. Alright. Let's just see real quick here. Let's count it up what we got. We know the 3s are gonna be 12, so 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 12 is a lot. I can't even do math tonight. Alright, let's do a couple stacks of it. We'll call it good. Well, let's start with the pestle here. We'll get a bunch here. There we go. Clear. And then glass. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And there. 2, 3. Okay, that should be more than enough here. That's 2 stacks. Right? If we go through more than 2 stacks, and we probably are, honestly. We are probably going to go through more than 2 stacks. But, and alright, I'll save you the pain here. Let's just, there. Okay. I will use the wand. Okay. Because we have it, so why not? But there is something to be said about placing each block. There is something to be said about that. You feel a sense of accomplishment at the end when you've placed every block within your world. I don't know if you guys get that, but I get that sometimes where you're like, I placed every block here. I did it. We've done all of this, you know? I think there's that certain sense of accomplishment. You're like, yep, I know I did it. So I feel a little cheaty here, but it's saving some time. And not that it's a horrible thing tonight, because we're just chilling. I mean, really, it's trying to keep the mind straight. So there we go. Thank you. And you, and a you. Okay. There we go, baby. There we go. Right there. However, out of our last one, we're pretty dang close. We can get this one here. Just like that. Alright, so we need 4, 16, 20. It should still be in the system here. Look at that. We got 27 right there. We got plenty. And 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Boom. And a boom. There we go. Perfect. Alright. We're getting there tonight. Look at that. What do you think? It's nothing special. Maybe we come around the top with something. No. We're gonna let it purdy. We're gonna let it be purdy. Okay, it's gonna go straight up. We're gonna mess with the corners. So we're gonna need to mess with the corners here. We're gonna do this corner and this corner, and then we're gonna come up with pillars. I'll show you how we're gonna do that. And that shouldn't be too bad. I think that should look pretty decent, actually. But I want to do this way. Okay, and I want to use the common brick here, just so that it stands it off just a bit. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if he did get a record player, because that'd be kind of cool. Okay, see how that just kind of brings that up just a bit? And it's nothing too over the top, but it is something pretty decent. I think that'll work. I do. I wouldn't waste the diamond. It's really not really worth it. Okay, we'll figure something out up there on the top. Okay, great. Perfect. And then last one's right over here. Okay, yep. And yep, just like that. Okay, so then what we can do is we can come in here like this, go. I think like 12, 14 should work. I think it's a little less than that, but you see how that's kind of give a little bit different look to it. So it's offset just a bit, and maybe I wonder, what are these guys? Pillars? I wonder what other colored pillars we got. We're not getting in stone, by the way, anytime soon. We could do the carbonate stone. That might look really, really cool, actually. It's just a bit white to kind of bring that up. So let's go see if we can find some of that. We're gonna run to Kiwi's place. See what carbonate stone looks like. It's not that. Nope. Cobblestone. Eee. I may have to research how do we get carbonate stone. I could have sworn there was a way we could use that with yeah. Dang it. Alright. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at a lot of things to see if we can do carbonate stone, but at this point in time, we're not going to mess with it. We're just going to go ahead and go on up with this. Because I don't, maybe I'll change that out at some point, but I think right now I don't want to take the time to spend looking up. Because it's not it's not as easy as like just saying, okay, hey, this is what we're going to do. Because it's going to take a little bit of time to figure out exactly what's going on there. Now I have to ask Ansar. We're probably gonna have to look at a couple things. Do we got any stairs? Block craftery stairs. Eek, I don't. I got one. Alright, well, let's do some of that. One, two, I don't know how many we got in here, but 6. Okay, there's 8. That should be enough. Okay. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to do it like this. Yeah. It's a little odd, but it should be okay. And there we go. A little different, but I'll be alright with it. There. And we'll go back here. So here, here, and there. And last 2. Sweet. And then we're gonna do a roof real quick. And the roof's not gonna be too bad because we already have it set. So the big thing we're gonna need to do is, what do we have for lab blocks? We got 6. Okay. I can't even spell. How do you spell these stupid things? Lab or, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. There. Get a stack. 2 stacks. Uh-oh. Quartz. We need some quartz run through the system. No problems. That's easy. We can do it just like this, and it'll be done. And what are we doing here? Alright, that's good. Oh, you know what we did? We left all of... we left all our tools down here. We're going to want this. We're going to want this. And this. So, now what we do with this is, did I grab the real chisel? I didn't grab our eye chisel. We need our stinking eye chisel, dummy. We need that. Because that eye chisel is going to be key. There he is. Thank you. Eye chisel. Here we go. Here. Well, I want half of the... Oh, let's get ourselves a complete another stack because we need to do doubles. What we found is that if we don't do it like this, take for instance, the first one goes like this, the second one goes like this, okay, and then the last one will work in. And it's about 3 stacks. It may be a little bit less this time now that we've kind of brought this in a bit. But there we go. So now we can go here. So the goal is to get to the middle. That's okay. I like that. I'll take that right there. Because we're trying to be exactly even. Because if we're not, what that's going to do is it's going to throw it off when we start using our chisels and bits. Okay, perfect. So what do we got here in the middle? Let's just grab another stack. We're gonna know we're gonna need it. So that was on this side, right? Yeah. What? We're out of stone too. All right. Well, I'll get some stone running through here. There it is. Perfect. And there we go. Never mind. See, it's one of them nights where you just gotta calm, relax. You need this. It's only Tuesday. But it's been one of those weeks already. It's been a great week. Good discussions and stuff. I mean, if you guys, I don't know if you guys get excited about it, but I always like a good discussion in things. Oh, we're gonna have to do another. We're gonna have to do another one of these guys too. That'll work. But I'm pretty proud of what we got going on so far here. It's a little lopsided. We'll have to fix that at some point in time. But it is looking pretty decent, huh? I gotta think so. I mean, I am a little prejudiced about it, but look at that. I think it's pretty decent. I do. I'm real prejudiced. It's looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we only need 30. We have 32 on us, so we should have enough in here to do these. 1. There we go. So, oh, we had those other 6 on us, but that wouldn't have been enough. Chisel. And here, chisel. There we go. Great. Perfect. Okay. So, the goal now is we're going to go like this. There. And we're going to go like this and there. 1. It's got to be straight up even, by the way, because we found that if it's not, we run into problems. So I really am going to try to keep this one better, because we jacked up last time we did this. Okay. So let's clear this. And then I'll fix it when it comes down time to it here in a second. But what we want to do is grab one of these right here, just like that. Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna replace. It'll be interesting. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. There's another roof. Boom. And boom. 2, 3. Okay. Chisels and bits. There's a normal lock. 2, 3. Okay, chisels and bits. There's that, and that. Okay, let's just double check to make sure that we're good underneath here. We're gonna want to do this stupid elevator in a hurry, because we're gonna get tired of going up and down those stupid stairs like this. Okay, see, we already got the problems right here. There and there and there. Oh, so we're out of blocks on that one. And what are we looking like here? Okay, I've got a lot of the laboratory blocks is colored here, right here. But I'm missing some of these. So what we'll do is go here, and we'll just snag one up like this. And then that can go right here. Okay, perfect, just like that. And while we're doing here, let's just go ahead and do this. So we're going to need that away. So we got to make sure we start on this side so we can get enough. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you see we're already jacked up on that. So we'll go here, there, and there. Then we'll do over here and here. Okay, and then there. Oh yeah, see, we're 1 short there. It's going to take a bit of time, but it's really worth it. What the heck is going on here? Okay. 1, 2. Now let's see if we're okay in the bottom. Kind of scared we're not going to be. Oh no, we are. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Oh no, wrong one. Right here is where we're going. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good across the board on that. Good. All right, cool. And then we're gonna do over here. So 1, and then let's jump over here. 2. There and there. And yeah. So it's just really just kind of going back and forth with this stupid thing. 1 and 2. And not going too much overboard. Because what we found is as you go overboard on it, it creates such a mess. There. Okay. See if we look underneath there. Yeah, I don't see anything majorly wrong. Cool. Good. So, that's what we're working on here tonight. It won't take long. We're getting pretty close to it and being done. But as long as you stay here and stay kind of moving at it at a decent pace, you know, it's not going to be too bad. But it's what happens when you go too fast, and then it all shoots all over the place, and then it just becomes a train wreck. I mean, and it like a serious train wreck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're missing one there. Well, let's snag this guy here. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of that. Okay. So we know we can go here, there, there. And we can start coming from this side now. Oh, let's grab from here. Okay, see, we're missing one there. 1, 2, 3. And there, there, and there. Three. There. There. Alright, good. Let's see what we're underneath. I'm gonna bet we're jacked up underneath. Yeah, we are. See, we're full. That's what I was worried about. Okay. So let's go ahead and do here. Dang it. Yeah, see that? That's what I did not want to have happen. So chisels and bits. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. All these little guys are loving on us right now. Let's put the common stone up. Okay. That we're not going to need. The glass will come back and get. Let's see if we can pop these guys here. Where was that at? Right here, right there, right there. Got all sorts of them in here. Maybe time to do the thing where we do this right here. Oops, I got one over there. Remind me on that. Okay, I just want to get all these in here so I'm not worried about. There we go. All right, we need a new chisel. 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 There we go, and beautiful. Just this one right here. And we'll do same material. Okay, good. All right. Okay. All right, those should all work. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, we're missing a couple. Okay, that's not a problem. So we're just going to snag this right there. There. There and here. Okay, good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Oh, geez, what a pain, ladies and gentlemen, this becomes. But it's worth it. It's so worth it to have cool design stuff like this. So let's start on this one here. Okay. And here and there. We're gonna need to sleep real quick before the creepers and everybody comes out on top of us. It'll be bad news. It would be. It would be really bad news if we had all those dudes jump out on us tonight. Okay. So we're working with this one. Let's go 1, 2. We'll fill this one here. We'll grab that one. This is going to empty that. Yep, see. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. There. Okay. And that one's going to empty. So let's grab that right there. Okay. And underneath, we'll double check here real quick. Can I fill that? Yep, I can. Good. Hey, look how much closer we are. We got two rows left. 1. Yeah, this ain't gonna take long. We're almost there. But you see the reason why you want to keep it as close to even as possible. Because if not, then you get all of those stupid little blocks that pop over everywhere. And that's what we don't want to have happen. That is not what we need to have happen. Ah, stupid dang thing. 1, 2. Okay, right here. And there and there. Almost done. Almost done. And that way we can figure out what we're going to do down underneath here. 2 and 1 and 2. Yep, I figured that was going to be the case. There. Okay. And now we should be able to go here, here, and here. Let's double check the basement. Alright, look at that. They all seem to fill in. Okay, cool. I guess, sort of. It's all, yeah, that's what we want. So Okay. And what is in this stupid bag here? Oh my. Okay. So I'm going to trade out some of these right here. And we're going to build this thing up. Because for some reason we got something going on. So this won't be bad. We'll get this up. Okay. So that's saying that every block. Yep. Okay, good. I got a lot of reinforced stone still, don't I? Whew. But the nice thing is now that we can break these. Okay. And then we'll add, we'll break this too. But that right there becomes junk. I don't want that. Okay, let's do the glass. Glass. Okay, perfect. 2 and there and there. Okay. Last thing we need to do is do another one of the. Now let's see how we're sitting here with power and energy here. That's good. This was at 6,000. That's at 7. Good. Beautiful. That's what we're wanting. We want to be. The power has kind of been a problem, and we got 400 coal. So good. All right. I say it a lot, but we're doing well. We're doing really well. What was I going for? Hydraulic. We're gonna do this guy right here. So first things first, we're gonna need compressed steel, which honestly, if we look at, it's gonna be 4 iron. So, and we don't have any iron. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Let's do this and get this guy running through. Okay, so what this is going to do, this is going to this melting crucible is pretty good. And it just uses a ton of power, stinking tons of power, more than I ever thought we'd ever use. But it's okay because we'll get these 64 knocked out real quick. That'll give us like 2 stacks of iron ingots in there. We won't have any problems with it then. You know? So I think that's what we're looking for. I really, really do. Okay. That's moving. Oh, no, do not throw that away. That pickaxe was money. So with that, let's go drop our tools off. The ones we're not going to need. We should probably find a better spot to put these, but at this point in time, that can go there, that can go in there, that, and that. Okay, good. And let's just double check a couple things. We'll run around, double check, make sure everything's working. Specifically, we want to make sure these guys are still running. Good. Those are good. And how much cobblestone we got sitting up in there? 181. So that's not too bad. Let's. Okay, so that's empty now. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Okay, food. Because cobblestones, if we're getting cobblestone here, it means something's not happening. So something's not working right for us. Okay. We can double check these guys here. Nope, nothing's getting caught up. So see, I'm just kind of double checking everything as we go through during the day, because I think it's pretty key that we make sure that everything's working the way we want it to. Okay. How you looking here, bub? 38. Good. Iron. Whew. Coal. And at the high grade, we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. There we go. And right here, we're going to need a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Here we go. So the first 2, 1, 2, and we'll add the coal to it there. Just like that. That's the way she goes. So it should be pretty easy that way. You know, it shouldn't be bad. Working decently well, I think. I guess. You know, who knows? We'll find out soon enough. That's for sure. Okay, there's our first group. So then these guys, and then we split these here, 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 and here. Good. Okay, next thing we're going to need to do is these guys here. Do I got any silicone still down here? I think I should have enough. 1, 2. Yep. Need a diamond. Diamond. Some redstone. I think 1, and then 1 redstone torch. I'm trying to remember this. So those are done. Good, perfect. And there, and these 2 there. Good. Okay, that's working. So now we're gonna need pistons. We'll get 4 of those. Craft 3, 4. Good. That's started. Oh, we're missing cobblestone. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Let's double check this. That's done, so we turn that off. Okay, that saves massive amounts of power, by the way. Like tons and tons of power. And then at some point in time, we're going to get this whole system set in here so that everything's kind of reading together. Because I think that's one thing we just don't have yet. But 5 piston 4. 2, 3, 4. Good. Start, go. By the time those are done, this guy should be done. Yep, there we go. Oh, I already have basic wafers. I know I do. We've been using those things. Well, good evening to y'all. May, I appreciate you stopping by and bringing everybody with you. I know it's not hit yet, and it's probably not gonna. The sound's probably not gonna work because you know what? The dang sound's not been working at all tonight, especially on the stupid Minecraft. But that's all right. We're just kind of chilling tonight. Just really kind of just relaxing. It's been a nice night. But how'd the rest of your stream go? I know we kind of jumped on just right at the we kind of took off towards about midnight. So I guess it'd have been about, or what time is it now? Oh yeah, we took off about midnight. So well, sweet. All right, this is working. So next thing now that this is working, that what we got to do is we're gonna have to get light up there. Okay, this is not gonna work, so we're gonna cheat the system again as we've been doing for a while, and we're gonna chisel some bits, some beautiful lights into these things so that that it works. So with that, let's turn this off. Let's go grab our chisels and bits, and with that we'll kind of knock this out. This won't be too bad. We kind of have this thing down to a science right now. So our bit bag, and what's the other thing we're gonna need here? Where's our little chisel at? So I sure appreciate you guys stopping by. We've we're kind of got some stuff we're just slowly moving. We've just been playing this stupid pack for, well, it ain't stupid, but we've been playing since about April, and we kind of just ding around, and well, this is ugly over here, but the rest of this is kind of coming along pretty decently for us, so it's okay. We spend a lot of time building and making things pretty rather than kind of probably the more important thing, which is getting through the pack. So, but at the end of the day, for personally for me, it becomes more of the fun of kind of getting it done. So okay, perfect. See, so what you guys are seeing right here is we found this real cool way to get light to work. So we're cheating the system with chisels and bits, and we've dropped the light. We've dropped one layer, added a layer of glowstone, and then it came up. And now check this out. Look at the area that it gives. It's just amazing. So we cheat the system kind of that way, and it hides it all, and you don't worry about it. So we've got a couple of the blocks set up over here that we've used throughout the whole thing. I still got some torches everywhere, but this is kind of what it looks like, and you can add it to grass and blocks and all sorts of things. And we just placed this block right here because that's kind of the building block we've got. Yeah, we got it from one of the from a girl named Kat. She came on one day and she's like, "Hey, try this." And we're like, "No, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, you know." And it did. And you're like, "Okay, brilliant, straight brilliant." So, but yeah, now we got room. So it's time that we start rock hounding mod chemistry, which is the rest of this junk here. This beautiful stuff. We got to go up with this and continue this, because this is going to get us into osmium, which will kind of help with kind of our ore production and everything else that we kind of got going on. So that's where we're moving to next, and it should be pretty decent. I mean, we've got our power production plant set up over here, and we could do another row of these guys up, but they're cranking out pretty decent amounts of power here with just very little gas, and so we should probably get that going. So, well, thank you, I appreciate it. We're slowly working on it. It's not by any means something that takes us it doesn't. We're slow. We don't stream every night, and I'm just lucky that tomorrow we got nothing to do, so I figured why not jump on and do a little stream. So because we got to make some progression. Yes. Chisel chest. Yeah, so but right here, this is kind of the main thing of this rock hounding mod chemistry piece, and it's a mineral sizer, and at some point in time we're going to get into it. Darn phone and autocorrect. Yep. Yeah, we cheat like no other. I mean, we built the pack, but I forget what we put into it, so we got to cheat it once in a while. And if it's in here and we left it in here, by all means, it's you can cheat it all you want. That's okay. So, but let's grab our manual. Let's turn in our tools, and what we can do then is go ahead and get our stuff going for maybe the first piece of for our chemistry set, because this we really got to get this thing moving, because it's going to take a while. And the great thing is we've set everything up. Where am I going with the rest of my junk here? Okay, those can go in there and that can go in there. Good. And so with this chemistry set, so I don't know how many of you guys, I know some of you all have been around ICE, you've been here and everything, but you know, Primal Skies here is the pack we're playing, and it starts basically off the PrimalCore thing, PrimalCore mod. And then you'll get a little bit of Tanya, and you get a little bit of this new mod we've called Foundry, and it's really pretty cool and pretty stinking neat. But with PrimalCore, you also get some Akitsu's Forgecraft, which if you guys have never played that, a lot of people think it's grindy, but I'll tell you, if you can get a Super Fortune pickaxe, yeah, you're in the money. And I think we have ours still running here, and I just kind of give you guys a quick example because we're going to need some diamonds and other things. So I've got this bronze pickaxe, which is pretty nice. It does a pretty decent job for us. Well, let's grab something like, let's see what we have for some diamonds. So we're only going to grab a half a stack of these guys, because this half stack we'll probably get 2 or 3 stacks out of this thing. It is pretty nice, and hopefully we're not having too many issues tonight here with block lag. We were having some issues earlier, but nothing too bad right now, I don't think. So it just a little bit of it, but oh, that one got us 5. This thing's so cheaty. Kit, you thought that using that glowstone was cheaty? You look at this dang pickaxe and you tell me this ain't cheating. This sucker's super cheaty. Oh man, but we do need a little bit of we do need some more diamonds. It's kind of one of the things we will run into some issues with here in a bit, but yeah, I mean, there's our first stack. I love this thing, but it took a bit to get, but once we got it, man, it was well worth it. There we go. All right, just under 2 stacks, but I think it's well worth an early game, you know, to be able to assist with kind of offsetting some of the pain as you go through. So, but yeah, it is well worth having. So there, we can go throw all that junk in there. We're not going to need it for a while. Okay, good. Canadian Sport, Revelations, POV, and whew, that's a heck of a list. That is a heck of a list. I have not done SevTech yet. We started this, we started putting this pack together, February, late January, early February, and it took us probably 6 weeks to go through. But take in mind that we spent some time, we couldn't find a mod that helped us in the nether like we wanted, and so early game progression, after you kind of get through, kind of the early game, you get to the nether and you can mine all your ores in the nether. Well, we couldn't find a lightweight mod that allows you to get basic ores in the nether. I mean, there were some, but they added 3 or 4 different mods, or they just didn't do what we wanted. So we built a mod. And so we spent a couple weeks trying to do that. It was definitely fun, I'll tell you that. That was one thing that I'd never done. So, all right, let's look here at our first quest book. So we're talking about a chemistry set. We've done all of this, which isn't too bad. But I'm thinking we need to work a couple different things in here. We've already got the slurry ponds. We got the gasification plant coming through, the lab ovens, a power of syngas. So we've done this. Okay, we should probably get that one cleared out. We'll end up doing that again. But we need compressed air. So let me just we'll open up the manual here, and there's the structures here. There's multiple structures, and the last one we're going to do is a chemical extractor, which looks something like this, right? But to get to that point, we're going to need to build backwards, and so we need to backwards plan what we're trying to get. And so ultimate goal on this thing is to get osmium, right? So we can get into a little mechanism, and so osmium is right here. But what we need is the this osmium dust from rock hounding mod, and this is going to take us through a whole gamut and process of processing different things down to get to osmium. So right now we're going to need to get a shard. So to get a shard, we're going to need a leaching vat. Before we get a leaching vat, we're going to need to get a mineral sizer. That sounds great, right? We can do that. But we're also going to need some way to produce sodium hydroxide, which is a lab oven. Okay, cool. We need some way to produce hydrochloric acid, which is going to be another lab oven. And then we're going to need to produce water, which is going to have water vapor too. So all of these, if you're like a big fan of like tech stuff and thinking through crazy problems, this is a pretty cool mod to be able to play with. But that's only that away. So nitric acid, right? Nitric acid is going to take a reforming tower, which is going to take oxygen gas and ammonia. Oxygen gas comes from an expansion chamber, which comes from liquid oxygen, which is a gas condenser, oxygen gas, and then there's a couple other ways through that. And then we need ammonia. So ammonia again is going to come through this way. So Sleeper, hey, thanks for the host. I appreciate that. So we do appreciate that. But yeah, so it's going to take thinking. And good evening to you, fellow Alabaman. If I remember right, I think last time we jumped in on you, you said you lived down here. We were a couple hours away, if I remember right. But there is refined storage is what we dropped in it. When we were doing the initial testing piece of it, we found that applied energistics became such a... It dropped, oh my gosh, it jumped the RAM requirements from like 2 megs of RAM to like, almost, it was pulling almost 4 to 5. And that was not kind of what we wanted to... We didn't want that. Meg, you might want to get to bed. Yeah, I remember you talking about last night and in this morning's rough running you had with trying to get to work. So no shame here. We don't have anything to do tomorrow, so yeah, probably. So okay, so let's start with a mineral sizer first here, And if we look in here in the manual here, we can go to tier 1. It's actually a tier 2 machine. So a mineral sizer, which is this guy here. So we're going to need a sizer, crushing tank, Ganji collector, and a power station. Oh my goodness gracious. Now that sounds painful. The power station we've already got built into our system. So we have spent, and we kind of jumped ahead of the gun here and worked in to get refined storage set. And so what I was really concerned about is that you have to use these profiling benches to build a lot of the tools. okay. Well, good. But these profiling benches, if we take, for instance, any one of at rock hounding here, if we take, this crushing tank, which we're going to need 2 of, right? We need a couple gears. Yeah, it's a very small world, and it's really cool to get to see everybody and to go to everybody else's streams, and it's probably one of the cool things. But there's a lot of these stupid pieces we're gonna have to build, and they're all in the profiling benches. And I'm so cheaty and I'm so lazy, I guess you would say it, that I put it all in. I put everything so that we can craft it automatically. So let's just get 10 of these here starting. Okay, good. That's plenty. So it'll take us a second. Oh, we might already have everything. It's going to be pretty quick. So, but I just don't want to spend all the time running back and forth to this, to this, to this, or to make it work. So we've automated it all so that it should go fairly quickly for us, I think. I'm a little biased. Yes, you should, but no. If you're looking for something different, because it is. I mean, the start's different. It is 100% different than most skyblocks out there. You're going to use PrimalCore, which we work really closely with the mod author of that, the mod developer, Ansar. Great guy. And so, oh my gosh, that hurts. Kid, I hope you're okay. That hurts a lot. Oh my gosh. Did we sleep that night? We did, yes. Okay. But you start in a very small area, like right here. This is where we started, and so it's got a little garden of glass in it, so you can punch and get these guys, right? But your cobblestone's not built like what May was just playing. You just can't do the 4 and get your cobblestone. You're gonna have to work a little bit at it. So cobblestone initially is going to take an additional mortar, which requires, if you kind of scroll all the way to the back, you can do it with ash and mud clump, and you can get the mud clump pretty easily by some dirt, which some of this has been kind of customized so that you work through it that way. But yeah, it just kind of starts you out completely different, and then it highlights some of the mods that we've really enjoyed playing that we don't see a lot of things in, and that's one, PrimalCore. This little one called Foundry. Oh, you talk about a cool mod. This one's really cool, and it's got some pretty good stuff that can update it with, and it's always good. What was that? Oh, hey, we got email of the night from a guy named Davison. Make your ideal real. No ceramics, actually. So, yeah. And I don't know how much it's used, but we found that it kind of filled the gap from some things for us. Like how do you get, because initially you're not getting, you get a dust, you're not getting an ore, you're getting a nugget, right? Or an ingot, you're getting a nugget. But if you can get into Foundry, then yes, by all means, you can get into and use that dust, and it's been set so it'll make you an ingot, which is cool. But the other way is that, if you get a dust, an ore dust, one of our, another really cool little mod, and we're hoping that our buddy Kitsu updates this in here soon, but Kitsu's Forgecraft, which is kind of you build, you forge stuff on it. So you put your dust in a, where are stupid, I don't know where they're at. Crucibles. You've got a crucible, and you put it in here, and you light it, and you pump it, and you get it to a temperature, and you watch it, and then you pull it out, and then you put it, on a forge, and then you can craft it on an anvil, which is really early cool game mechanics. But you don't have to do that for long, because you kind of move through that into the foundry piece, which this is portions of it, and then you kind of get to the nether, and you get the ability to get into silent gems, which I'm a big fan of silent gems. Man, what a cool mod that is too. And you get through there, so you may have grind, and that's one of the things that we saw, that okay, hey, you got some grind, right? But the grind gives way, and the grind becomes new for something else, and it's not the same. And so we've tried really hard to make sure that we got something like that. So let's set up our mineral sizer here. So sizer controller, where's those stupid patterns at here? There's all 13 of them. That's what we're looking for. Okay, great. And here we go. So we're talking a mineral sizer. So we got this guy. Yeah, absolutely. And so well, it's going to be a processing. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not. It's going to be straight crafting. There we go. Yes. And so you kind of move through that, and then you guess what? You get into, shoot, I don't know where we went after that. Yeah, you got that. And then we put little actual additions in here. One is it gave us a fourth way to get ore production with the lens of the miner. And so your ways of ore production are go to the nether. Sweet. I love running on the nether, by the way. You got a little Botania in here. We've got a lot of people that have set up some really, really cool Botania stuff for ore production. You've got actual additions and lens of the miner that you can do your ore production. So there's ways to do that once you kind of get through it. But and then finally the last one's kind of mechanism. We've got some cheaty stuff in there that you can use your ores to kind of remake each other. So idea being that you can at least you move from one place to the next. So that's how we were thinking about it. So let's grab this one out, and we're going to do the mineral sizer, so we're going to need one of those too. Oh no, right here. Yeah, and the other there's that. Okay, cool. And then what's the other thing we're going to need here? Ganji collector. I can't. And that was going to be this one right here. Sweet. Okay, cool. And there. Alright, so there's all three of those. We're just going to drop these in here for now. Right there. We've got a power station already in there, so that should take care of everything that we need. So we need one sizer controller. And we're going to hit start. Boom. Okay, good. Okay, that'll process through. Now the only thing that we got to double check here is that if we see that we're needing more iron, we got to come turn this thing on. We've stepped up to the highest level of the heaters in Foundry. That's an induction heater, and you can see there it takes 25,000 RF per tick to run that sucker, and it sucks our energy like no other. It just kills it, by the way, which is painful. Is that done? Okay, good. So what's the next thing we need? We're going to need 2 crushing tanks. Crushing tanks, there they are, right there. 2 start, and just a quick peruse of it. There we go. And then we're gonna need, I think we talked about a Ganji collector, which is that guy right there. We need one of those. Oh, we don't have a cabinet yet, so we got to build a cabinet. Okay, that shouldn't be hard. Here, cabinet. Okay, that one's a simple one. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, now that one I want to keep, because that one's going to be one that we may not just like remake. Yeah, did you get some ice on that knee, by the way, Kit? looking for? That was our Ganji collector start. Okay, cool, good. All right. Rock hounding. Here's our 2 crushing tanks. Here's our sizer controller. The Ganji collector should be coming through any second now. We're also going to need to get pipe. We need to lay some pipe here. So one of the things we've got down here is we spent the time setting this massive contraption up here so we have power. And so we're taking crushed coal. It turns crushed coal through the mineral sizer, which we're going to set this up here. Okay, we need another gear. But we're gonna need that's this should come pretty quick. There it is. Good. But it takes crushed coal, as we see here, and it's going to take this and it's going to crush it down, right? It's going to take it through here and it's going to give us crack coal. Crack coal is going to go into these slurry ponds, which is going to give us coal slurry. We see a little bit of it coming out here. Those are being fed with water, so the two together work, which drop into this gasification plant, and in here it then takes this coal slurry and turns it into raw syngas, which then comes into the gas purifier, right, and comes out as syngas. This syngas is a pretty amazing stuff because you can pump it back into all our little power stations here with it will add we need to add where's it at? We may not have to, but it'll pump back into here, and what it does is it'll give us power. So we set this up early so we'd have a power system that will run all of our stuff. Now we just have to run the pipe for it. So I've got fluid, and we'll start doing gas pipe. We've got 6. Let's do 32. We'll get those going too. Are those going through there? Okay, good. And so what you're seeing there is that it should be sending. Where's our foil at? Foil's right here. So it'll create our foil. There it goes, just like that. Cool. So that is why we spent all of the time setting this thing up. And this right here is going to be right here, and right here is going to be where all of our gas pipe come up. So little elevator here, elevator shaft I guess you could call it, but it's also the really utility ducts here. So this is all on the back side here, and where's that at? There we go. So we can start bringing this up here. There we go. Okay, and that gas pipe should be done. Yeah, there we go. Great. Okay, good. So now we just have to figure out how we're going to set this whole thing up upstairs here. And we got to think about this in some sort of strategic manner because, you know, I mean, we're going to need to do a couple things with it. There we go. You don't want to be there. Okay, so there's our first one. This next piece right here is going to be coming up for our refined storage system. But we got this great big area up here for this. And Ganji collector. And what we don't have yet, I have no real good way to move items. One power station, good. So minus some actual addition lasers, we really don't have a good way to move items. So I am concerned about that. I'm actually really concerned about that. And I'm just trying to think here. If we start looking, because this is going to be this is me. So what we're setting up now would be to get the shards, right? Well, yeah, Kiwi, we put it up tonight. We said, hey, we're doing it. I'm just joking. I threw it up earlier. we don't get school tomorrow, you know. We get to do this, so not that it's really school, it's more of a job, but yeah. So we know we're gonna need a leaching vat, and with the leaching vat we're gonna need each one of these. But this is the main start. So we're gonna have the mineral sizer here, and then I think we go into the leaching vat. I wonder if it's worthwhile. No, I think it's worthwhile down here to go ahead and do the what do we call it here? To do the chemical extractor down here, and then upstairs we're gonna do another level where we'll produce, you know, the sodium cyanide here, the nitric acid, sodium hydroxide, hydrochloric acid. We'll produce all those up top. And so then we'll have down here just the main functions of stuff. I think we can do that. So we'll have to figure that out, how we're going to do that. But I think maybe if we set the mineral sizer over here somewhere, then we can come out of this and then do a leaching vat like right here, and then that if we look at that, if we look at the chemical extractor, that thing's that's a 3x3, you know, by 2 high, and that should fit really nicely, like right here in the middle. I think that'll look pretty cool. You kind of come upstairs and you see that and everything here. And what we can do is by setting the mineral sizer over here, that'll allow us the ability to be able to I wish you didn't. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do them upstairs. I might be wrong on it, but we got another level here. We did get the building started, so we put another level on the building tonight. So we got another one we're gonna have to go up, and then I think the last one we're gonna want to do is maybe thought we'd do when we get to Galacticraft. Maybe we put our space our command central, a command node up there. What do they call that? Mission control. I want to say mission command, but it's mission control. We'll have that up there. But yeah, I think we're only going to be able to get about like. Well, I would, but I'm thinking about I'm planning to set up here one for everything. So we'll have a lab oven just to get sodium cyanide. We'll have a lab oven just to get, well, it's not a lab oven, we'll have a reforming reactor. It may take a couple levels. And then another lab oven just for this. So, because I think chloride, was that the same? Yeah, no, yeah, is it? Yeah, it is. So, okay, so the chloride level is going to be the same, and so we're going to have to get that. So, and we may just use refined storage for all of it. That might be honestly one of the better ideas. So, we might take that on, that away. But let's go ahead and set this guy up. So when you're using this thing, we want to double check and make sure that we're looking at it right. So our tier 2 structure for the mineral sizer, right? It gives us the way that these need to point. So it should be sizer controller going to a crushing tank, right? So sizer controller, and I want to go and place him right there. And that's actually the wrong way. So you know how you, I think, yeah, it is. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, we can double check here. Let's just go down, stupid. Go down, down, please. One more. There we go. Okay. What was I doing? There. Yeah. Up, 2, 3. There we go. And so, I mean, I think that's what we're thinking. We're gonna need those 3 areas, right? So what's kind of even in here? So we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. We're gonna go right here with it. Why is that stupid Ganji collector jumping out at me? I don't want that. I want this. There. Thank you. And then those guys go in, and there, and then here. And now on the back side, we're going to do the power station, which is still downstairs. Okay, because it wasn't done yet when we got started here. So power station. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's perfect sizing, by the way. Okay, so everything's working there. Good. Look at that. That is our mineral sizer. And next, we're going to want to do a lab oven, and that'll kind of go out here in the middle. And then again, that chemical reactant system will go over here. And we may have to set that one up a level so we can drop things. But I think we got plenty of room in here for this. And I think we run power up, and this room may not have one of the cool, you know, what do we want, the utility closet like we're building with the elevators on every other floor. I don't know if we're gonna have that here, because I think we're gonna want to start coming out with our pipes on these guys. So like this, for instance, here, I mean, I think we just want to go ahead and take it all the way up. And then, because we're going to need a pipe to each one of these power stations, so I mean, it may need to start going and just run them against the top of the ceiling here, something like that, and then it starts coming over. There we go. So see, that fills that up. Now we have power in there. So yeah, I think that might be how we want to do that, and then we can start bringing the other power down, or the water, because we got water underneath here too. So we're going to want to bring the water up. We're probably going to, at some point in time, want to start hooking in way down here. We've got a couple things that we're going to want. So over here, we've been collecting for quite a while now salt. So we got a lot of salt going on through evaporation tanks and seasoning racks. And down underneath here, oops, we have a little water collection system that is just kind of just running away. So we'll probably run this guy over here, and he'll come up one of these areas here too. So he might come right here. That might be pretty cool. So that's kind of where we're trying to get to with it. I think that's gonna work. Is this guy still pumping out? How about you? No. What are we for coal? The idea is to keep as much coal as we got. So nope, not enough yet. When it gets to about 400, I'm pretty comfortable with it. And then we're 913,000 cubic units of syngas in there. We've got, ooh, oops. Maybe I should turn a stupid thing on. It'll probably be less than that, but these both will have 1 million cubic units. They should fill all the way up, which will be good. That's 2 million cubic units, and then whatever we're left over with here, which is probably going to be about 500,000 cubic units of syngas. So it should be enough to keep us moving for a while. These guys are still pumping. That's good. All right. So we've got that. So what was the next thing that we're going to need to do from this? Is we talked here. We're going to, we need the leaching vat. So where's that in relationship to our little chemistry set? I want to say the leaching vat is right here. So we're ways off from that if we want to do that, but the blending element, we need some lab blenders. We'll do a couple of those. I think we've already determined. We'll need another gasification plant, lab oven to give us some gases here, and then we can come along down here and finalize that. So, okay, the lab blender. Where's that sucker at? It's not a utility block. What was it? Where are we using this thing to create? Lab blender right there. So one blending unit and one power station. Okay. Looks pretty simple, right? And we're gonna need 2 of these guys, if I remember right. And let's double check that. I think we need 2 lab blenders, and I say that because as we backwards plan out of this, we know that we need a lab blender for not the lab. What's the stupid lab blender going to be for? Let's just see here. Lab blender controller. What does that get us? Sulfur bearing. That's what we're going to need it for. Okay, because the sulfur bearing, we need more stinking coal. Or coal to our compound. Or, holy smokes, we got all sorts of crazy stuff in this thing. Okay. But we do need the lab blender. And if I remember right, let's, again, I go back to the, we got a osmium. Kind of have to backwards plan this because we know what we ultimately need, and that is this osmium dust, right? Yeah, we may. I don't know if we do. Nitric acid. We do have a lot of that. Reforming tower, syngas, nitrogen, cryogenic cooled air. Okay. I think if I'm looking at this right, we're going to need it for... We're going to need a lab blender for the chlorine bearing compound. Okay. And that. Okay, sulfuric acid. So that's our sulfur bearing compound. Okay, so I'm seeing we're gonna need like 2 of the lab blenders. All right, up we go. Oh no, we want to go down. Let's set this thing up into our system here. But ultimately what we'll do is be doing the leaching vat in that second floor. Let's do lab blender. There we go. Okay, the blending unit I do not have in our system yet, so we'll set this in. There and there. Okay, good. And that'll go up here too. Now we'll just do that. And there we go. So I think we said we need 2 of them, right? 2, start. Good, start, go. And then we need 2 power stations. 2, start, start. Okay, yeah, we'll probably end up using something else. We don't have the coal to really be able to do it, so we're pretty weak on the coal. I mean, seriously weak, by the way. It is not good. We have 0, I mean almost 0 coal. So I mean almost none. But we needed this tonight, so I kind of, before everybody kind of got here, we'd spend about the first, I don't know, we got home decent time tonight, but we were trying to rework basic nether ores, trying to make it real nice, real classy, and my head got swarmed in Java. I mean, it's done. I mean, I'm purely shot for the night, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna jump on here tonight and enjoy some of this tonight. So lab oven and power station. So we were pretty bummed, not bummed. Oh, there we go, another quest done. By the way, stupid things ain't working, so we want to talk about this one. Done. Okay, cool. So gasification plant, we need to do another one of those, and then we'll get to the lab oven. The fly ash compound, or yeah, the sulfur right there. Yeah, we got some of that. What do we use for that? We'll figure it out. We're probably not going to hook these up just yet, but these are going to go up top here, I think. And we're going to go here and here. And these guys will then go here and here. Those are super sweet. I love this. This mod has got some cool models in it, by the way. Those are really cool. They just look sweet. So, alright. We may have to spread those out just a bit, because right here is where that stuff's where it's going to come out. So we'll hook up into that as the output. Okay, next is one said gasification plant. And I have no idea what we're going to use this for, but let's figure it out. I just want to make sure that as we play through this, we're being smart with it. Gasification plant, which is actually we're going to go to osmium, and again we backwards plan out of this. We're not for that. Sulfur oxide transformer. Now we're going to do the lab oven for that. Okay. Water vapor. Okay, we'll use the gasification plant for water vapors, one that we're going to need. Okay. Oxygen gas. Nope. Ammonia. Nope. How about this? Liquid ammonia. Gas condenser. No. Okay, so we're not going to probably need it. We're probably just really going to need that one gasification plant. If we need another one, we'll have it in our system. We can set it up, and we'll be able to make a couple of them. So, gasification plant. Here we go. That'll be a tier 2 machine, which is right here. So, we need a burner, a cistern, pressurizer, power station, a holder, and a particulate collector. So, should be easy. Here we go. So what do we got in here? We got 7. So gasification, burner, and cistern. So 1. Oh, we're gonna need to do this. I don't need the collector to make steam. Okay, that makes sense. But it's going to ask for it right here in this stupid quest, by the way. So we'll make it anyways. Because not everybody would do it. Maybe they were using it for something else. So, you know, because if you do it here, you're going to need it for that. Okay. So I already saw something right off the bat here. That should be... I don't think I got a separator yet in there. Do we have a separator? No, we don't. So no separator, so there's our separator. Okay, good. And then that should finish out that. Okay. Alright, a weighted pressure plate. Good. And then finally the cistern. Alright, so we've got gas burner cistern. We need a gas pressurizer, which is that right there, which is here. Pressurizer. Okay, I've got all of that already in the system. Okay, there. And what are we looking for next? We need a vessel holder. I'm going to go with the holder. I like the bigger holders instead of the little green guys. green goose. So we're going to go with a holder, and there's a gas holder right there. Let's just double check. Do we have that in here? No, we do not yet. So okay, perfect. Here he goes. All right, there's that, and then finally we'll need the particulate collector. And again, we may not need that in this actual one, but we're going to go ahead and have it put into the system. So there we're going to need glass bottles, craft. Okay, good. 3 glass, and then finally, oh, we need some patterns here. A couple more patterns. 10 start. Good. Okay, while that's working that, let's grab, I'm already seeing we need some more nether quartz. So, oop, that's not going to work for nether quartz. All right, now we sit and wait. So, our kind of, when auto crafting right now, I think that our slowest things are the crusher and the actual powered furnace. I don't think that they can keep up. We just don't have enough of them. So, not that it's a bad thing. It'll work. But it just kind of, it'll be okay. All right, let's double check a couple things. While that stuff works, it just gives us time to double check and make sure everything's working. All right, those are good. And we're redstone. We're starting to use a lot of redstone. We were at like 4,000. We're down on that. Diamonds were sitting okay. Yeah, we got everything. We should have enough minus coal. I mean, coal's just kicking our butt. It is hurting. We just don't have a lot of it. Oh. No, that's all right. Good. I keep forgetting sometimes. I have to check that that thing. Okay, and our Herculean flux storage system has 12.8 million RF in it, so we're there. I mean, we got everything going. We're just waiting. Let's see here. We got a little bit more of that to go. Yeah, it just, in the next update, I may think about upping it when it comes to actual editions, and if I can update the quantity coming out, because it's just it really is. It's so slow coming out of actual editions. Now it comes out of Botania very, very nicely. I mean, it rocks it out hard if you're doing Botania, but Kiwi, you did just Botania alone, and so if you didn't have it, so then we may have. Yeah, I'm thinking we might have to. Or we update and lower the requirement for how much does it use of mana when you're using it with the Conjuring Catalyst, so that you can actually make it a little bit easier. It drops some mana requirements in that significantly, so it's worthwhile. I think that might be something we got to look at, because it's just. But in all actuality, I mean. Oh really? Yeah. But again, I mean, maybe it's where we want it. Maybe that's what. Maybe it's a forcing function to automate. You know, because if you get so much, I mean, what's it going to take away from? Because, yeah, I mean, maybe it's because you know what we got a ton of. I got a ton of Kitsu's, or I got a ton of Ansar stuff right here. It just doesn't. I mean, well, we can use it in here, but when the way that Globby's got this set, it's got it set looking off of the ore dictionary entries into it. So if we were to change those, we tried that. It didn't work very well. Not at all. Pardon me. Whew. So, you know, you know, where it's like, hey, you got high grade charcoal, you give you 3. You know, you got low grade, it'll give you 1. I had it set like that, but what it did was it jacked with all the torches. It jacked every one of the torches up tonight. So so that's why we ended up having to do that. So let's see, we're looking for patterns here, weren't we? Yeah, there we go. Those are done. So all right, thank you. All right, there we go. So out of this set, what was it I was thinking we needed up there? Nope. We're gonna go with that's in there. Okay, you guys, we're gonna go a bottle we can put over here, or a water glass bottle. There we go. There we go. Let's then go. It's kind of a vanilla thing, so I think it's got its place right here. There. Okay, let's see what one gas burner, 1 cistern pressurizer. Okay, gas. 1, start. No, I don't need 2, start. Good, okay. 1 gasification burner, start. Go, good, okay. We need a gas pressurizer, said 1, oh, no, 1, go. Good. What are we waiting on for that? Glass and sand. Okay, yeah, no problems. Okay, good. That's all working through. So we've got those 2 coming out. And then from there. Oh, well, Kat, I thank you for supporting Twitch. Appreciate you watching those ads. I mean, I know that the people love them. I mean, I love them when I get to watch those. It's so much fun. There's a purifier and then the gas holder. Start, go. And what are we missing now? Vessel. Oh, did we never make a pressure vessel? I don't know if we did. No, we don't need the pressure vessel. Because we used that. Pressurizer, we got that. We got the particulate collector. Oh, that's the last one we need. Okay. 1 particulate collector. Go. Start. Okay. And gas holder. There's that. So you guys see why I did all this crafting is so that I don't have to do each one of these individually, because it's a serious pain in the butt. Now we have the ability to auto craft half this junk on it. And oh, I tell you, it's so much easier. This was painful. We spent probably 3 nights, 4 nights setting all this up, and it's still not done yet. We got some major adjustments with it, but oh, it's so much nicer to have it, because it just works so much easier. All right, you about done yet there, dummy? What was that? Pressure, particulate. There it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so we know we need 1 of these plants, and we've already talked about it's going upstairs. So we're just gonna probably plop it down right here real quick, because I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Oh shoot! You know what? I'm not gonna get this quest. Because I need a pressure vessel. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. I hate doing it, but we'll do it anyways. Once said pressure vessel, start, go there. Okay, good. I know, I mean, at some point in time we may need it. So, but Kat, good evening to you. How are you? Okay, boom. There it is. There's our quest. The gasification plant. Okay. Oh, there we go. Green light. Go. All right. So now we're going to take the gas burner and place it against the pressurizer. And it looks something like this here. And where's the burner? Pressurizer. Right here. Okay. Boom. Right there. And then particulate collector goes right here. And last thing, the gas holder goes here. Actually, I think it's the other way around. But that's why we look at the manual. Yeah. Okay. It's got to point out this way. So orange being out, blue being in. That's what we're looking for. Such a beautiful thing. And then up top here goes this guy. That should be it. Let's double check it here. Yep, 1, 2, and 3, and then we've got power station we're going to need. That'll go on the second level. It connects to that red spot right there. Oh, this may not be bad actually. Check this out. This might be the setup we go with. Just a second here. Let's craft this and we'll go back up and take a look at what Kiwi's talking about there. We probably are. Always jack it up. Guys, we're not very smart with this. We jack it up day in and day out. It's bad news. It's really bad news. We get it wrong day in and day out. But you face all the power stations in and controls the outside wall. Okay. Power. There it is. Okay. Let's just go take a look at what we did. Nope, up. So you faced all the power stations in and the controls to the outside wall. Yes, we did. This ain't no real factory. I mean, you wouldn't want it to be like sensible, right? It's got to be jacked up. It's all good, but he is right. Let's kind of update this kind of real quickly while we sit here. So we want to do this the other way here. So our gas burner wants to go right here. There. See, that's going to be better there. And then off to this side is right here. It's going to be this. Okay, and then cistern is going to go up on top like that. Particulate collector is going to go here. And gas purifier pressurizer is going to go there. And power station is going to go here in the back. Okay, that makes sense because you want all that in the middle here. Because that'll give us a 3x3 run down here. That'll be pretty nice. Yeah. And then on the back sides we'll run what do I want to say? I'm trying to tell you is that into that, and lab blenders go in there and right there. There's a 3x3 aisle we got. I think that's OSHA, you know, the fire department and everything else. You should be able to, because it says it right here in the manual that you can, vessel or holder. And did some research into it, and anytime that it says vessel, you can actually go ahead and add a gas holder into it. Case in point, how we're doing it right here. So that gas holder comes right out the back side of that. So yeah, it works. And actually, I mean, I don't know what the size of that thing is. I mean, I guess we could look at this one here. So 1,000 cubic. Yeah, it's been like that for a while. I mean, I don't know when the last time it was, but it's been like that for a little bit here. Okay, so we've got these set up, and that, now if we come back here, we've got all of this. We're going to do the lab oven, and we're going to do 2 lab ovens, if I remember right here. Let's double check this. This may be where we start to separate the boys from the men in doing this, because osmium, there we go. Because one, we're going to need it for the sodium hydroxide. Okay, we need a lab oven for sodium hydroxide. Okay, right? Isn't that? Yep. And then we need one for. We're gonna need one for the lab, or for the hydrochloric acid. And then we're going to also need one for the sodium cyanide. I might be overkilling all this, but we're just going to overkill it anyways. So, sodium hydroxide, sodium cyanide. We may need more than that. We may need a couple of these. This might be interesting. This may be the next floor up. Because, let's see. Looking, all right. Let's work nitric acid backwards. Okay, nitric acid is going to be oxygen gas and ammonia. Oxygen gas being the cryogenic distillation, which is going to be cooled air, which comes in from a heat exchanger, which is refined air, which comes through the gas purifier as compressed air. Okay, yeah, we're gonna work that. We'll work that graphic, the graphite catalyst here too. Okay, so out of that we see that we do not need, for the oxygen, the lab oven. For the ammonia, we got syngas already. We need nitrogen gas, which is going to come through the cooled air, which is going to come. All right, so it's going to kick us out multiple types, if I remember right. Yep. All right, so that one should take care of nitric acid. How many lab ovens did we see in there? 0, actually. Sodium cyanide, lab oven 1. Liquid ammonia, number 2. Okay. Or the gas condenser for ammonia. That might be what we do, because we're already getting ammonia, right? Yeah, what was it right here? See, we're getting ammonia right here. So, from syngas and nitrogen gas. Okay, so I think we're not going to need another lab oven for here. Here we can actually use the gas condenser. So we'll pull in the ammonia and it'll come out as liquid ammonia. Yeah, that should work. Right? Yeah. Because this was straight ammonia. This is the liquid form. Oh my gosh. See, this is what's cool about this, is that you got to think. We're thinking hard here. It's not real simple. And it's not real in your face. Like, this is what you got to do. So we got to think about this. 1 millibucket in, 1 out. Ooh, that's miserable. A graphite catalyst. Graphite. Oh, we can do that. We got a lot of that. That won't be tough. Now we got that one, Kiwi. We got that. All right. So we're talking about 1 lab oven here. And then we need 1 lab oven here. And 1 lab oven here. Well, I would beg to differ. I thought we did. Graphite catalyst, graphite ingot, graphite compound, Lab blender, coal tar. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can make that. That's not gonna be bad. Yeah, we have cracked coal. Graphite shard. Yeah, we're probably gonna be best off to do. Well, we got the coal tar. This guy may be a pain to do. We may do a couple of these first to get some of this graphite shard. Once we kind of get set up. Yeah, maybe what we do. Okay. But I'm seeing 3 lab ovens that we're going to need. I may be wrong in this. But I'll be okay. I mean, I don't think it's over. I mean, we can go ahead and we'll set the 2 up, and then we can talk about how we're going to go to it. And then from there we can work other things. So let's go down and set up this lab oven here. Actually, after we take a nap here and sleep. Come on, baby. There we go. Thank you. Okay. I don't know what's something snagging today, by the way. This server been just plain. It's been a pain. It's not liked us a whole lot. We've had a good time, but it's been we've not had the best of nights with it. We've kind of gotten after each other pretty good. So okay, we're talking lab oven, right? So an oven reactor. So 1 oven reactor. Doesn't look like there's nothing new there. We've already got the separator in the system, so good. There's a lab oven and a separator, which we talked about already. Now we need a fluid input system. Okay. Fluid input. Just a like of that. The blue one's what we're looking for. Okay, good. You're good to go. We like you. And if I remember right, we got a fluid output system too. Yep, that would be that one there. See how much nicer this is making this? This would have been stinking painful. And then we need a power station. Okay. There we go. And that would become 5 buckets of liquid ammonia. Okay, we'll start working in here. Oven 1, start. Okay, everything's good there. So it just we had some issues with it earlier tonight. It wasn't loving us very well. Separator, start. What are the other ones we're going to need? Fluid systems. So 1 of these. We'll just do 1. Start. I had to relog once because it wasn't crafting for us. Or it wasn't doing anything. And then the TPS dropped to like 1 when we got on. This seems to be pretty decent now. Yeah, it's pretty decent now. It's not horrible. Got rock hounding here. Okay, there's our lab oven. Please don't tell me there's stuff sitting in there. No, there's not. Okay, everything's waiting on this guy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's all waiting. So we need grab our separator out. A separator, and then we'll have the 2 fluid and stuff, and let's grab a power station too. And a start. Good. Okay, that's working. Look at this. This is making me less antsy about doing this because everything's in there. We're not having to kill ourselves and trying to make sure we get enough foil and we have enough rods. We got some arms and gears and whatnot. We're not having to fight that. You know. That's easy. Fluid. Okay, you. And one said power station. Okay. Let's go upstairs, set this up, and see what this looks like. Hey, we got another quest. Up. lab oven. So we talked about we're going to need 3 of them, right? Possibly. Yeah, I think we'll do them here. So let's go here, here. Set these all up. Okay, manual says that we need, there we go. In the middle, we're going to have the separator. And then we'll have the lab oven. We won't have the server connected to it because it's going to be just straight. So it's only going to be a 2 by 3. So is this going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? We go 7. So right here. Separator. Reactor. Is that right? I don't know if that one's right. It's supposed to go that way, but I would beg to differ that it looks a little odd. I think it looks real odd, actually. Because on the back side of that thing, yeah, it is. But it's jacked up because it's not placing it right. So, I mean, I should be placing it like that, no? Why did it place it right that time? Alright, let's finish the rest of them out and see if we can get that stupid thing to work around for us. Okay, so on the right side we'll have orange. Right here. And blue. Alright. Oh, hold up here. I think that might have been right. Nope. Yeah, if I had the wrench. We may need to do this stupid wrench. Alright, wrench. That one's actually, I watch this stick. One stick. Iron. Got to be here and here. Check these skills out. I know that because we just did a video on it. Okay, come here. Thank you. And there we go. That's better. I don't know why I didn't place it like that. Because the red's supposed to be right here. So this red is the power, and as we know, the little green thing is the kind of the. So that was really odd. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. We're gonna have to do, and then we'll do 1 here and 1 here. So those lab ovens will take care of that. All right. Cool. Now we're going to need to do the leaching vat, which, right, that should be, that one's done. So we're going to have to produce these two, sulfuric acid and sodium hydroxide, and then we'll get the leaching vats. We're going to need to do some reforming towers, process some air, heat exchangers. All of these are going to have to come along here. We're going to have to do those. Actually, we're setting pretty good. We haven't even started hooking anything up really yet. We're just kind of getting everything crafted. So, but that's where we're going to kind of leave it for the night. It's a little late, and I kind of need to get out of here for the night, get some sleep, crash, do whatnot. But I see one of our friends on here tonight, so we're gonna shoot everybody over to Ice. It looks like he's playing some Project Ozone 2 in Kappa mode. we'll stop by and say hello to him, as he's always been real nice and hung out with us around here. But stay tuned. We'll probably do one of these again tomorrow evening. As I don't have school either on Thursday either. But we'll do some stuff over there, and we'll kind of get back here and continue working on some rock hounding mod chemistry here on Primal Skies, because we're getting close. We're getting real close with it. But with that, I appreciate y'all coming over from May, and it was a good time tonight. Hopefully you guys got to see something new. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on over here. So with that, I say thank you, and we'll catch you all again very, very soon.
It
sure was lucky you were here, George. That vase would have smashed into a zillion pieces.
Look out for when a reporting this next topic is aired on CNN International over the last...
Hi, George. Well, I'm happy to see you too. And so glad you did what I said and stayed close by. I'm so glad you're a monkey.
Oh, hang on. I think I just fucked up. Yeah, I just, what? So, engineer. Oh, damn, I'm just making another engineer.
Habitat Command, this is RPC Carthage. On station and ready to start building.
Huh? Oh! That's the sand pit. What the... Huh? Orbital station. Move node from area 1 to area 2, mate. I don't get this. Okay. Uncontrolled. Oh, okay. Now, hang on. Controls. Move camera cycle menu. Control assign hotkey. Rotate. Oh, Z and C is rotate node when placing. Ah, that's handy to know. Hey, Kiwi. This is Habitat, a game where I have no idea how to play.
You got it. There we go.
Ice cream truck, resistances, produces stuff. Right. So we get drive up here. Electric generator.
You got it.
I am not an expert. Nowhere near an expert. I can only ascertain that.
There we go.
Alright. Damage. Repair with engineers. So they are currently healing that generator. Right. A cannon might be nice. I don't know if I want to point it that way. Not told by attached to items. An IPC orbital station is failing. Find additional generators and attach it to the station to save it. Where is this station?